Hello guys, hope you're well. Today we're back with a new tutorial. I haven't posted anything for the last couple of days. I think it's about like a week and a half, so sorry about that. I try to do a new video every week. This week was a bit busy, so sorry about that. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you again for everybody who subscribed to the channel. It really helps me to stay motivated and carry on bringing you new content week after week. Okay, let's start this tutorial. So what we're going to do, we're going to create some bullets with some neon effect in the background, and we'll start off with building the shape. Well, not building the shape's already built. I already created it, so I'm just going to create the actual 3D object. Starting off with the body, go to 3D extrusion, create. Okay, here we just take the extrusion depth to 0, and the shape preset we're going to revolve it around and make sure that the deformation axis is in the, actually that has to be on the right side. That was good. And then sometimes this extrusion depth, once you change this preset, it will just kind of change itself, so make sure that you take it back to 0. Once it's done, it's all good. We can go to the head part. We do the same 3D extrusion. Okay, revolving around. Here we go. That axis is good. Change the depth to 0 pixel, and that's it. We're going to select both of the object and we merge them together. Merge 3D layers. Let's select the objects, the one with the star here in this panel. So once both selected, go to the coordinates here in the properties and move them to the ground. Also align them, so we can't really see anything. I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Move it to the ground. Move it back to the scene. There we go. And then just kind of zoom out. There we go. Okay, this should be fine. There we go. Okay, let's move the head to the right position. Just move it upwards, like somewhere like this. Should be fine. And once that's done, we're ready to export the 3D layer. Make sure you use Wavefront OBJ. I already had one, but I'm just gonna do another one. That's gonna call it bullets 2. There we go. Save it. Okay, once that's done, we can move on to dimensions. Okay, so let's create a new project. Change the canvas size to 4K, 2K. Okay, there we go. We can change the canvas size to fit the screen. There we go. And starting off with the environment, I like to go with the dark, well, let's go to black. So, and then a couple of more settings here we're going to do. But first, I like to import my object, where we just created the 3D model here. Bullets 2, there we go. Okay, that's huge. Okay, let's move into place. That's good. Okay. All right. Okay, just like to place it in the middle like this. Perfect. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go inside the bullet 3D object and just use the body and select the body and just kind of move. You can duplicate it with holding down the Alt key. You can duplicate it. You see, we'll just duplicate it, move it back into the group. There we go. And then just move it to location. So what I like to do, I just like to kind of turn it to have a different angle here. There we go. Somewhere around here, here, this a little bit until I find a good position I like. Let's say something like this is good. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this, just holding down the Alt key and then just move the object and then turn it to the other side like this. Something like that should be fine. Okay, I like it. So once this is done, it's time to add some material to our object. So the body, I'm going to use this silver, and roughness I'm gonna move it up to 0.24. I think that's fine. And then all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the other body, press I to basically just color pick this material, and then go to the next body, which I just want to make sure that I select the correct one, and that's done. The next will be the head. Let's use this darken antique bronze to the head. There we go. And let's see the properties. Yeah, that seems fine. That's fine. Ah, yeah, I think it's good. Okay, now it's time to add some lights to the scene. We go to the lights here and then use this Studio Softbox number 3. All right. So I'm going to basically decrease the intensity, going down to, I don't know, like 40% should be all right. And playing around with the angles until I find something nice. You know, I'm just looking for something interesting on the objects here. So right, yeah, this looks kind of interesting. I also like when this part here is lighten up, but let's see what we can find. Okay, let's go with this for now. All right, and then I'm going to add another light effect, which is going to be the 3-point light, and this is really nice. Okay, let's just adjust the intensity, key intensity. I'm gonna go down again to about 40%, and playing around with the angles a little bit until I find something nice. Yeah, you know what? Here is fine for me. Fill again. We are going to change intensity, coming down, way down, like 15-14%, and that's fine. Rotation. Actually, this was quite good. Yeah, I like how the light hits this part here, so that's good. And then the backlight, again, going down a little bit with that, you know, for like, I don't know, 20%, 25, something like that. Okay, looking at the rotation as well. Okay, this is good. This is good. All right, once this is done, we're going to change some stuff on the environment, and specifically about the ground plane. Reflection, I'll set the reflection to minimum 20%, and then roughness to about 15, 16, something like that. All right, let's see what we got at the moment. All right, looking good. Okay, we can move on. Okay, I'm thinking to add another extra light coming from above, but first I save the camera view. There we go, and then I can zoom out, turn the camera, go and select one of these objects which can work as a light source. Disk, normally fine. So I'll just move it upwards and then just kind of scale it, scale it up. Yeah, okay, let's scale it up a bit more like this, and then just, there we go, should be fine. And what I'm going to do, use the glow material, and you have to be careful and test which direction the glow will actually project, because sometimes it goes to the different side. Let's see, this time, yeah, it's I think it's not good. Let me just turn it. Yeah, it's not good. So you will see when I turn it around 180, you'll see it will be hitting here the plane, so that's good. Let's go back to our view and see how it looks. All right, yes, that's looking nice. There we go. I'm just gonna change the intensity to like, I don't know, 100%. Back to view. Have a look at it again. Yeah, and then we can see, yeah, before and after. Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, what else we have left? Oh yeah, the neon text effect in the background. So I'm just going to choose the disk here, zoom out a little bit, and add a text here. Just zoom it up. I'm gonna write bullet here and choose, let's say, impact. Here we are. It was there. There we go. So that's good. Go back to my view. Right. Somewhere behind my objects, like this. Right, we can enlarge it and play with the positioning. Oops, that was not good. All right. Somewhere around here. Okay, so this should be fine. Okay, I'm just going to check on my camera again, like if I can see something nice. Yeah, like this should be alright. Okay, let's add a little bit of texture to the text. I'm using the plastic material, and once that's done, let's change some settings. First of all, the color to something like this. Yeah, and then glow up to 500. Yes, nice. Okay, I'm thinking to turn off the side and just only leave the faces on, so I can go to the side, just basically. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, bevel I don't need. Why is that happening? Oh, okay, cool. So we can basically just come here down to the size and just use the depth of 0.2, let's say, and then it will sort it out for me. Perfect. So let's just test how it looks. Ooh, this looks great. Only thing I want is just kind of zoom in a little bit like this, so I have the bullets really nice. and big. Okay, good. Test again. Looks awesome, ready to render. So just go to render, name your file. I'm just gonna call bullets. Yeah, that's fine. And then just render. This takes about 15 minutes, so I'm gonna speed this process up and then moving back to Photoshop, okay? So stay tuned. All right, now we're back to Photoshop. The render is just finished. So I just opened the exported rendered PSD file. And what I'm going to do first, I think I'm just going to add a gradient, a radial gradient into the background here. And I color pick this color, remove this, there we go, just to give a little bit of nice glow effect there. Pull back the intensity though, just for like something like somewhere between 40-50. Yeah, that should be fine. And that's pretty much what I wanted to do with this design. What I'm going to do, merge everything, create, convert a smart object, and add some camera raw filter. So I always add a little bit of grain effect, somewhere between 6-8, something like that. So it will feel a little bit more I don't know, less uniform. A little bit of vignette to the corners, done. And texture, clarity, and dehaze, these are always good to just check out, these sliders, when you move them about. Vibrance, yeah, and this is done. Another thing I normally do is just take some of these light leaks. Let me just go back to where they were. So this is how they originally look like. I'm going to provide you the PSD so you can download these, and then just add to the top of here. Okay, yeah, that's change the blend mode to screen on both. A layer screen, there we go. Move it to the place you align them, somewhere in the corner here. This is cool, looking awesome, looking great. Yes, I like it a lot. Yeah, so that would be the design I wanted to show you guys. Hope you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and send me a comment if you have any idea what to do next. Okay, thank you, bye.